Hi. Instead of Forsaken, today we single quotes be playing drumroll. Conquer Europe. And with that, I'll teach you how to play as the USSR in this fuck-ass game. First off, as you saw me do, you'll want to annex Poland first. Pro tip, upgrade your troops well at war, because that's when you realize your army is straight dog shit. Here, let's assume Germany is also trying to get Poland, right? You are going to throw tooth and nail to get that sweet Warsaw first. Another pro tip, get these sliders to the max. They're your entire life in this cruel world. If needed, get more troops, but they cost a horse dick and maybe your entire life savings, so not worth it in the long run unless the server is old and the round still isn't ending for some godforsaken reason. Now, here's the fun part, the actual fight. Woo, yeah. This is neat, because by default there is a shit ton of Soviet troops already at the border. And the Polish troops, because of their dummy, are going to fight Germany. I get a clean path to Warsaw. Sometimes, the dumbass AI of either enemy or your own troops will or won't go in your favor. That's a gamble. But here, there are no significant casualties, so you can watch this perfectly executed attack. I keep checking when I can buy more upgrades, and I suggest you do that to every once in a while. Always take any and all opportunities to get even one troop to the capital of the enemy, but I suggest you get at least 2 troops, or best case scenario, 3 or 4. I'm trying to do that here, as you can clearly see. One of the rare times Germany actually comes in clutch when playing as the USSR. Because Germany was already at war with Poland before I joined, the Polish troops are at the German border, so while I ask fuck the not many Polish troops at my border, the rest are dealing with Germany. Czechoslovakia is your second best friend, because that's the easiest way to get to Berlin and conquer Germany, your biggest threat. Here, clean path to Warsaw, guaranteed win. This part is especially good for my situation because I get another clean path to Berlin apart from across Czechoslovakia. While justifications are still pending, get troops in favorable positions along the border and at any situational part of territory that's the closest to the enemy's capital. Even though not every troop is still in position, it's all right to declare war anyway. The troops will get there eventually. The shape of Czechoslovakia is not really favorable, especially if you don't have a big enough border to work with. But if I made it work, you will too. Also, whenever you see a troop that has a red skull over its health bar, attack it, because that is one troop less to deal with. You'll kill it, but oh well, it gives XP. I really struggled here, and I have nothing to say about this, so speed up again. This is why it's good to have 1 or 2 extra troops, because while one heals, the other is at full health and can continue the fight. Like I said earlier, take opportunities. Here, I noticed I can get at least 1 troop near the capital. And I sent that bitch on a not suicide mission. Fuck. Okay, we roll in again. right. Final showdown. Gonna clap those Czechoslovakian cheeks like never before. Sending another troop to the situational part of territory, because I might have forgotten about that guy, but we rollin'. Anyways, back to Czechoslovakia. Starting the war justifications against Germany right about now, because when I finish with that poor Czechoslovakian .soul, the justifications will be finished and I won't have to wait for any more bullshit until I get those innocent little German boys begging. Clean path to Prague, another country conquered. You see what Greece is doing. What he's doing is very smart, but also very dangerous. War. Operation Barbarossa, Soviet edition. Operation Babushka. Don't be afraid to let enemy troops get a bit of your original territory. Moscow is still in bumfuck nowhere, so getting to it is an expedition rarely anyone finished successfully. Unless you're a tryhard UK main you people scare me closing parenthesis. We're already at Berlin, so get that glory hole ready. Innocent little German boy. Clean path to Berlin, innocent little German boy one step in his grave. I'd say this is a favorable situation. And Germany fell faster than a 3-year-old barreling down a steep hill. Here, you saw me accept an alliance with the Netherlands. Why? Because I don't feel like dealing with that bullshit right now. Going to conquer Austria next, because when you get that country, money will be as common as oxygen. And you one single quotes be in eternal poverty anymore. Same reason I accepted the alliance with the Netherlands. I am not dealing with Greek bullshit. War started. You can just sit back and watch the master commie at work. You know the drill. Let me hear you say IT. Romania is your third best friend, and paired with Bulgaria, you get access to the rest of the Balkans. And Turkey, of course. But I suggest sending a ship with a couple troops loaded to the coast nearest to Ankara, because that's just easier than going through Istanbul. Of course, you can't forget about the French, because those freaks will fuck you in the mouth if you don't single quotes annex them before they evolve. Pro tip again, don't rely on the army feature too much. Here I just used it to get troops to the French border faster. Same deal with Romania like it was for the last 4 countries. Here you can see the French freak doing something incredibly stupid. Can you guess what it is? That's right, leaving the capital with no troop. To guard it. That is especially stupid because, as you can see here, there are no troops at the border with me, so I can just stop by in Paris like it's a Tuesday morning and not a bloody war. Do I even need to say it anymore? If the game hadn't ended so early, we could have expected that Spain would start war justifications against us, and a whole other ordeal. Now I wanted to do another round, but my game glitched and I couldn't interact with tiles. So I had to end the video. Let me know if I should make more videos like this in the comments, but support by liking and subscribing is also very appreciated. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Okay, bye.